So back then, I didn't know that somebody would come forward with information that verified this, but Ra explained that they started out on Venus 2.6 billion years ago. And they said they had a strong affinity for the pyramid shape, meaning that they built it all over the place. So, Corey, that's what we're going to call the show, right? We've talked about this. The show is called So Corey. We're not going to call it Cosmic Disclosure anymore.
This is kind of a similar format.
So, Corey, isn't it interesting that it says that they were building pyramids all over the place 2.6 billion years ago in the Law of One?
Very much so, since one of the things they've discovered in Antarctica is a number of super large pyramids that date back about 1.8 billion years.
And you also dropped a bombshell on me when I was working on Ascension Mysteries, which is not only had I heard from Richard Hoagland's top insider, who we're calling, I want to make sure I say the right name, we call him Bruce. We mind if we call him Bruce? Yes, we call him Bruce. If you've ever seen Monty Python, you'll get that, but not one person laughed. He's freaking dying on stage. Oh my God. He told me that we're in a cosmic junkyard. And what he meant by that is that there are these pyramids and obelisks that look like they're made out of some kind of crystal on moons and planets all over the place in our solar system. But he was told that that's as far as it goes. We haven't explored past the boundaries of our solar system, because at that level, what we're calling the Military-Industrial Complex Space Program, or the MICSSP, that's all they know. But then, Corey, you told me that there's more pyramids and obelisks of crystal out there than just in our solar system. How widespread is this thing?
It is in the approximately 52 closest stars in what is called the, I keep using the NASA term, the local stellar
local cluster.
The local star cluster is what they call it. But yeah, it's approximately 52 stars, and we're right smack dab in the middle of them. And because of our location and the dynamics of our location in the cosmic web, it is a supergate, a very coveted supergate that allows these beings that do a lot of barter and trading to travel all across our galaxy and into other galaxies.
And in the Ascension Mysteries book, I didn't have a slide in here for that. I didn't know he was going to say that, but I actually researched that claim, which he just tossed out on the phone. And sure enough, there is a vertical, what they call plasma chimney, right next to our sun that goes straight up out of our galaxy and off into the cosmos. Totally validating what he was saying. Because, Corey, the stargates, when you actually get a stargate, you're going to see some plasma around it, right?
Yeah, well, normally what you see is the kind of the effect you see on the road, the mirage effect when it's hot outside. And it's not like on Stargate where it's a flat thing that you just walk through. It is a sphere, and you can enter in it from all directions. They'll have one of those opened up, and there will be personnel with their equipment all heading. It looks like they're all about to run into each other in the middle, but they disappear and go in. And it also, I've seen large like metal beams that they're transporting for construction. They'll open the portal in the middle of it, and the beam will fold up and then go in like spaghetti almost.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I always hear new things. That's what's so amazing, is when you have a real insider, like the fake ones on the internet, they keep recycling their story. When you get a real insider, you toss them a totally random question, and you get this amazing answer you never expected. I'd never heard that before. It's really cool. So what is the name that the people on the inside give for these the group that made these ruins? What do they call it?
They're referred to as the ancient builder race. And we've gone and excavated a lot of the ruins. And the craziest thing is they found areas where there used to be writing or glyphs of some sort, but someone had come in and sanded them or removed them, just like the kings would do. The kings would come in, and after they won, they would erase the history of the prior king. Something very similar had been done by the beings that came here long after. So it's been a big mystery, and only recently have they found working ancient builder race ruins or they're not ruins, technology that they've been able to learn a lot more about the ancient builders.
Folks next door sound like they're having more fun than we are. But I think we got a bigger crowd. Let's give them some noise. Give them some noise. Yeah! All right. I think we win. So they said that they originated on Venus. Venus, which is now this weird hot planet. But one of the amazing things that happened to Corey with one of these 5 alliance groups was that he was brought. Let you tell the story. You were brought to Venus, and what happened?
I was brought to Venus, and I was shown a working ancient builder race tower, pyramid-like tower, most likely what the ones on the moon may have looked like. And there was a being there called the Sentinel, who apparently had been put there by the ancient builder race a long time ago. He wasn't AI, but he seemed to, he wasn't, there was something just not normal about him, which may sound weird because that's not normal. But I actually got to see,
we're all friends here.
I actually got to see the ancient builder technology operate, and I was given a download that to this point I haven't been able to access. So, I mean, it's incredible technology, extremely ancient and heavily coveted by not only the military-industrial complex, but just about every non-terrestrial race that is still visiting us.
And so how amazing is it that we have this Law of One material that gives us this incredible model of a civilization that originated on Venus 2.6 billion years ago and built pyramids all over the place, and then the real-world data from people that have actually gotten these crash disks and gone out in the solar system and checked things out totally lines up with what the Law of One said.